Okay, girl, listen. What if I told you that your life is a video game and you are the main character? Not in a cringe, cocky, delusional way, but in a practical mindset shift that will literally change the way you approach anything and everything. Jobs, friendships, relationships, confidence, love, fear, failure, everything. I am telling you. Because once you start playing your life like a game, you stop being afraid to play it. I call this main character mindset. I was literally not able to sleep for the entire night because this idea just popped into my head and I was like, this could literally be something. And as someone that struggles with confidence and loving themselves, which ultimately decides the way you approach and attract everything, I tried this idea or this system or this mindset for a week. And when I tell you, I have never felt this confident in my entire life. So sit down, get yourself something to drink, and I really want you to have an open mind when thinking about this. Think about any simulation game you've ever played. In this case, like Sims 4. You create a character, you choose their looks, their outfit, their hair, their skills, their stats, their missions, their personality traits, and ultimately, what do you want for this character? You want them to succeed and you want them to have the best life humanly possible. You want them to level up. You want them to gain new experiences, new skills, meet new people, upgrade their lifestyle, basically. You don't just sit there after creating a character and say, I don't know what to do with myself. I feel like I actually chose the wrong outfit, so I will basically just base my whole entire life off that, absolutely despise myself, and will not give myself the opportunity that I could literally rule the world if I wanted to. No one says, oh, this quest or mission looks way too hard. I am just gonna leave it there and have my character stay at that level. Absolutely no one does that, and if you do, I don't even know what to say. You try, you fail, and obviously you try again. And the reason why you instinctively just do this is because you see it as a game and as an unlimited trial and error. And since it's a game, who's gonna stop you? You can just keep doing it over and over and over again because it's part of the game. Now here's where my mindset shift comes in. What if you started seeing your life the same way? Seeing your life as a game. Ask yourself right now in this moment, if you were controlling your life like a character in a video game, what choices would you make differently? How would you approach yourself? How would you get that job? How would you talk to that friend? How would you find a way to love yourself? What would you do differently? Because as a player in a game, your goal is not comfort, it is finding and exploring different things. Your goal is progression and having the end goal of success, a best life possible. And that's when I tell you that your life is literally the exact same. Now, a fun part of playing these games is obviously creating your character. You can choose their outfit, their looks, their hair, their personality. Now, let me just tell you, you were sent by the Lord. You were sent by God onto this earth with those personality traits. Why the hell are you letting people tell you that you cannot become smarter, you cannot become stronger, you cannot become more confident, you cannot change the way you look? Because why do people even say that? I actually don't have a defense for that. Don't listen to them, first of all. If you want to change how you look like, who the hell told you that you can't do that? You are the character. Why do you care? Why? You are in control of yourself. Here's another thing about games, and I'm not gonna hold your hand while I say that. When your character fails or dies, they do not sit there forever crying and mourning about what happened. I have never ever seen that in my entire life. They respawn, or they try again, maybe with a different approach or a different strategy. Maybe with different equipment, different gear, more experience, and more healthier immune system. They see all of what failed as feedback, so they know what not to do the next time. Do you see where I'm going with this? Why don't you do that exactly the same in your life today? When someone tells you, rejects you, saying, I'm not gonna give you that job because you're not productive. Yes, that is painful to hear, but why would you sit there and not let yourself or not allow yourself to change so you can get better, get that job, if not get an even better job the next time? Do you seriously, as the player, and character at the same time. You're the player and the character. Do you seriously hate yourself that much to not want to change a single bit because you're mourning about what someone else said? That doesn't really sound right to me. You need to be so overly obsessed with yourself like you would be with your character that you just created, that you will do everything and anything to give it the best opportunities possible. Because at the end of the day, that's what you would do in a video game. You would not create a character for you to make them have the worst life possible, rotting in their bed all the time, door dashing food every single day, never going to the gym even once or exercising their body, not giving a shit of getting a job or making any money, educating themselves because school is not important, maximizing it to its best potential. You would take care of them. You would get them to set healthy habits, healthy boundaries, have nice meals, exercise their body, all of the above. Now for the 5th or 6th, or I don't even know how many times I've said this, why the are you not treating yourself the exact same way? Why? And now when that day comes where your character slowly comes to its end, I know damn well you do not want to be telling yourself you wish you did something different or you wish you had done something that you never did. I would hate it if my character was on their deathbed and said they wish that they went outside their comfort zone. They wish they went talk to that person. They wish that they had tried that hobby. They wish that they had tried different food, traveled the world. They wish that they've given themselves more love and less self-critic all the time. Exercise their body or maintain healthy boundaries with people. And now going back to the topic, I would not want that for myself on my deathbed. Wishing that I had done something when I had the time, when I had the opportunity, but I didn't do it because I was scared, was not brave enough, did not think I was good or ready enough. So from right now, today, I want you to think in this main character mindset. You are the main character, but you also control your life. You have the ability to change and shift everything that comes your way depending on the way that you love yourself and that you give yourself the opportunities. Does that make sense? Be so overly obsessed with your character, which is yourself, that you do not want it to be treated like that by these people. You do not want it to have lowest paying job because it's scared to even try something different. You don't want it to not exercise their body, their temple, what they have, because they think they're not ready yet or they are not allowing themselves to even start. From now, today, I want you to ask yourself, every time something comes your way, or even when you wake up, just remind yourself, what would I, as a player, choose for my dream character? And then do exactly that. Take that mission. Try that look. Apply for that job. Talk to that person. Start that sport or that hobby. Because this is your game. This is your world. And this is your life. This is your game. Your precious life. How lucky are you right now to have the resources to be able to click on this video, have somebody, me, help you with this, for example. How lucky are you to have access to the internet? How lucky are you to be able and have the freedom to go and live your life as freely as you want? How lucky are you to do that? Isn't it crazy that from 40 billion chances you are alive right here, right now? Why would you minimize yourself? Make yourself so small when you have all these talents, skills, and you have this one chance on this life to use them, to help other people, to reach your goals, to be the best person ever and love the person that you were given to run this life with. You only get one playthrough. You only get one life. So might as well make it a legendary one. Just do it. So anyways, I feel like this mindset is low-key that good. I should probably trademark it. But anyways, if you guys, I am telling you, just try, just a little challenge. I tried it for a week. I looked at myself as a character and a player at the same time and everything changed. I swear I saw stuff differently. I have never seen stuff in this perspective, in this specific way, like ever. And I also felt so incredibly confident. I have never felt that confident in my entire life. Not even when I'm at my highest. Never. And that was for a full week straight. Imagine thinking like this in the main character mindset for an entire year or maybe your entire life. Crazy how someone's life could probably change using this. So if you try it out or start thinking about it, make sure you let me know in the comments and give me your experience. Let me know how you felt, what you saw, what improvements you felt, because I honestly really want to know. I'm calling it. 2026 is the year where we think in main character mindset. 'Cause that's what I'm gonna do. And I already, from 1 week, seeing that result, I already know my year's gonna be great. And I tell you, my January was not good at all. It was horrendous. It was actually a monstrosity. I don't know what the hell happened in January, but I feel empowered now this first week of February. You don't even understand. So please go do it, because I genuinely saw a difference. I really want you to see a difference as well. Okay, sorry, just a quick break. My hair looks so good, guys. I love you so much. And I really hope this can help you. See you soon.